Hi everyone, my name is Peter Dennis, and this is the third in the series of 4 videos on the subject of meditation. This one tells you how to meditate. Now, as I mentioned in the first article, meditation is an altered state of awareness that results from a response in the nervous system. In order to make that happen, you have to put your attention on a singular thing so that your mind can calm itself and get into that state. Now, the idea here is the mind can only be on one thing at a time. It's very agile and quick at bouncing back and forth between a couple of ideas, but the idea is to focus on a singular thing, and we call that singular thing a mantra. Now, a mantra can be anything, or almost anything. It can be a word, it can be an object, it can be musical notes, a symbol, one's breathing, someone's voice, setting sun, a candle flame, lots of things that we can put our attention on. Now, what mantra works best? Well, that's very individual. But for people starting out, I recommend that you focus on your breath. And to help you keep your attention on your breath, I suggest that you sync some words along with your breathing. So what you get, for example, is if you breathe in, you could say the word in, and as you exhale, out. You don't say the words, you don't whisper the words, you just think the words. So as you breathe in and out, you're thinking in, out. And that helps you to keep your attention on the breath. And breath is one of the things that's probably most popular for meditators to do, either starting out or maybe long term. Now, typically what happens is you're focused on your breath, you're breathing in and out, and your mind nevertheless begins to wander, and it gets involved in all the day-to-day stresses and concerns. Don't worry about it. Just as soon as you catch yourself wandering off your mantra, just gently stop and bring yourself back. No big deal, that's typical. And that'll happen a few times before the response is triggered in the nervous system and you're into a meditative state. So typically after maybe 5 minutes or so, could be a little longer, a little shorter, you drop into that state of meditation. Now, here's a simple procedure for doing it, and some people make this very complicated. It doesn't have to be. This is sort of a 6-step procedure. It could probably be 5 or 7 or something else, but this will get the job done. So first, you select a quiet environment, someplace where you know you're not going to be disturbed. You shut off the phones and advise others around that you're going to be meditating for maybe 20 minutes or so. You sit in a firm chair, one that keeps you in a comfortable position, but with the back straight, feet flat on the floor, hands probably in your lap, and your eyes closed to cut out distraction. Now you assume a passive attitude. That means you sort of empty the mind of all thoughts and distractions, as much as you can anyway. 4th step, select the mantra and focus on it. When you notice that your mind has wandered again, just gently bring it back to the mantra. 5th step is to continue until you wish to stop. 15 to 20 minutes is probably an amount of time that's going to deliver the benefits that I talked about in video 2. It's typically the length of time recommended by most teachers of the subject. Now, it may be that at first it's a little difficult to sit still for 15-20 minutes. Just do what you can, But the goal ultimately is something like 15 or 20 minutes, and you may decide later that you want to extend those goals as well. And the final step is, once you've had enough, just slowly open your eyes and come back. And that's all there is to it. It's a simple procedure. Anybody can do it, or almost anybody. And in the next video, I'm going to tell you some of the finer points. I didn't tell you everything this time. I'm sure you have a few questions, and I hope to address them in the final video of this 4-part series. So I'll see you then. Bye for now.